Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to MindYourCrypto with another daily update. We have now QNT Quant. Let's see where are we going. If you like the content, hit the like button and subscribe and join our monthly subscription, guys, to get easy profits. You can cancel anytime you like. 50 people is the limit because I don't have time for more eventually, guys. I am sorry for that. And you get automated signal buying opportunities, personal guidance, instructional videos to do technical analysis by your own, and many more benefits. Join us right now. Link is in the description down below. Also, the link for our Telegram group chat is in the description down below as well. So let's see, guys, some important things. First of all, we have the 86 cents. We are now to 87 as a major resistance level. The next one is the 89 to 90, you can see here. And our most important is the 93 USDT, right? And of course, we want to see now what is the next price target. For the short term, we have these as our minor resistance levels. And you can see, although the volume is dropping a bit, we have a very high volume for QNT. The MACD on the 4-hour frame looks very good. We surpassed our previous high right here, you can see that. And now we want to see a bullish here, guys, recross. The blue line has to go above the signal line and of course start making higher lows, because you all know that we need higher highs and higher lows on the MACD on the 4-hour frame. On the daily frame, we don't care that much about higher highs, higher lows. We care more about a bullish recross and the further distance between the blue line and our signal line. Let's go now to QNT, guys. On the 4-hour frame, you can see we are not standing in an overbought situation on the 4-hour frame. On the commodity channel index, that is good, that is absolutely good. Neither on the RSI and of course neither on the stochastic RSI. It is more, we see first, guys, the commodity channel index and with the stochastic RSI, because they are more sensitive to the price action. This means they go upwards or downwards very fast, very quick, right? And we know some minor resistance levels, right? So therefore, guys, we don't have any risk here for now for QNT. This is pretty good. You know that when we go above the 70 for the RSI and above the 100 for the commodity channel index, we have a risk. Sometimes it is not necessary to go above, right? We might stop here and go down, but in general, guys, the stochastic RSI will tell us that much, right? Will tell us when it is the top for the very short term. I mean, maybe for the next few hours on the 4-hour frame on the trading view. Let's go now to the daily frame. You can see now, we'll close a little bit the Bollinger Bands to see that we have a buying opportunity according to the SSL HYBRID. This indicator is pretty good, guys, and it gives us some good buying opportunities. You should be careful with the selling opportunities though. We had a buying opportunity, we don't have a red arrow here to short our position, right? We don't want to short our position right now, so everything is working fine according to this indicator. Should we only trust this indicator? No, we should combine other indicators as well. You can see on the Bollinger Bands, you can see that we are going along the top line of the Bollinger Bands. Now we had a correction right here, and we want to see if we will have another impulsive wave right now, or we are stopping and we are correcting for a bit for QNT, for Quant, right? So according to the Bollinger Bands, guys, we can't assume anything right now, because in the normal market, when we approach the top line of the Bollinger Bands, we usually go down. And when you approach the bottom line, we usually go upwards. Here, guys, we have an impulsive wave. We had a very high risk, but we didn't go down. Same right now, we just had a buying pressure right here, and then we went upwards again. Now we don't have any risk involved. We are not approaching the top line of the Bollinger Bands, although we are close to it. Right now, let's see the commodity channel index on the daily frame. Guys, I think that the most worry part here is that we might have seen lower highs for the RSI for the daily, especially the commodity channel index, guys. When we are seeing a lower high pattern here, but a higher high pattern on the price action, we might want to assume that maybe we are reaching a top. But now what we are seeing here, of course, on 14th June, you can see that was a high commodity channel index, a lower commodity channel index here, but a higher price. You can see that this is a little bit scary, right? When this happens, we usually approach a top. You should be careful, although this might not be the case for now. Then we will see about that later. You can see the RSI too. We had a higher RSI, now a lower RSI in the daily. But right now, what we are seeing, guys, is also a higher low pattern. So this is good. What we want to see now is eventually we can go in an overbought situation. This will be very, very good. Even though we will have a very high risk, it will be very good. The MACD, guys, on the daily frame stands pretty awesome for QNT. Let's go on the Bitcoin QNT Bitcoin chart to see if we can outperform Bitcoin. How are we going here? And the reason, guys, we are going all the way upwards is because we are outperforming Bitcoin. QNT is outperforming Bitcoin. And let's draw a Fibonacci retracement from the bottom to the top. I want to find the next price target right here, the minus 0.236 Fibonacci retracement I have in my settings. We can't maybe go there, but we have to surpass, in my opinion, guys, this resistance level first in order to be sure that we can go up there. And let's see the resistance level. It is the 0.028. You can see that 0.0028. We get this price label because we divide QNT's price to Bitcoin's price. Don't be scared by that price label. Of course, we are on QNT Bitcoin chart, right? And you can see on the 4-hour frame, the MACD is very, very good. We have higher highs, and of course, we need to see higher lows, a bullish cross here, and eventually go upwards again for QNT. QNT Bitcoin, the daily frame, you can see the more distance we have between the price and the 20-day EMA, the more the risk. We want to let the EMAs reach the price, right? Reach the price. It is very, very important. And of course, you can see right here as well, we got about the same RSI, a little bit above, but we have some higher in the price. We need to be careful, although we are doing pretty good. You can see the MACD, we haven't have a bearish cross yet, and you can see the commodity channel index. We are flirting between 100, a little bit above, a little bit beyond. You can see that we want just to go even higher right now, and of course to go into an overbought situation, because that will mean, guys, that maybe we can hit our next target in the 4-hour frame. You can see that the 0.2033 to 34 out to 35, 4, yeah, around there. So let's go now, guys, to the price analysis and the price prediction. We have the 86 USDT, the 89 as our major resistance levels, and one more than 94. Breaking these, guys, will mean that we can go approximately to 112. This is our next price target, right? 112 for me. Around 110, 115, around there is our next price target for QNT in case we just go above, because, guys, we get we might have a risk here involved. If you don't see it going above the 94 tether, we have a risk. It was like the fuel, for example, where we couldn't go above the 0.786 Fibonacci retracement level, and we wanted to see eventually if we could. Right now you can see a very nice bullish candle after this mini bullish candle as well. You can see the green candle right here. We had a huge buying pressure at the 20-day EMA. You can see that, guys, on the 4-hour frame, and now we are going all the way upwards again. But of course, guys, you need to be careful, because we might need to break important resistance level, and afterwards, yes, we can retest the 112 tether USD, right? And I won't see Bitcoin chart that much, because you can see that we are outperforming Bitcoin. Therefore, we don't necessarily want to see how we will do for Bitcoin, because even if Bitcoin corrects a little bit, guys, we are going above, right? We have a very strong outperformance for QNT against Bitcoin. The Bitcoin chart, you can see we have an impulsive wave in here. Also, you can see how good QNT has progressed against Bitcoin. So therefore, we don't necessarily need Bitcoin to go all the way upwards. Of course, it will help us if we just surpass the 35,000 Tether USD, our most important resistance line, and go to 36,500, our next price target for Bitcoin. It will help QNT, but we don't necessarily need the Bitcoin amongst us, right? We don't necessarily need the Bitcoin to have a swing high. We are, and we can do it by our own, right? QNT can do it by its own, and of course it can surpass many resistance levels. Although guys, you need to be a little bit careful mainly to the daily commodity channel index, lower highs and higher highs in the price action, but lower highs in the commodity channel index in the daily. So be a little bit careful. If you see we are going upwards from 94, 89, 94, then we are absolutely set to go to our next price target, 112 for QNT. And of course, this impulsive wave will keep going on and on. You can see now we formed a very nice big bullish candle right here, and we are forming. We are excited to go to our next price target. And of course, guys, I am excited to see if we can eventually get there. This is our next price target for QNT, mainly, guys, because we don't worry about Bitcoin. Other altcoins depend a lot on Bitcoin right now because they don't have the chart, their chart on their own. QNT Bitcoin chart, for example, they don't outperform Bitcoin, right? And therefore, they depend a lot on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin has a correction here, then other will have a correction. If Bitcoin has a swing high, then other altcoins will follow up. But QNT's position here is not like Bitcoin's, right? QNT is in its own game right now, and of course we want to see eventually if we can go above the 194, then a swing high to 112 will be very I think, guys, it will be very certain to happen. And of course, guys, this is just a price prediction, right? It might stop a little bit below, a little bit above, but I believe we will stop around there for our QNT, starting the Fibonacci retracement from this bottom, ending up to this top right here. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. See you soon with many more videos. Bye.